Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danica and I'm the Fit Mom Lifestyle on Instagram, LTK, and TikTok. And today I am back with the next video in my top 10 series. So today we are talking about my top 10 purchases of 2022 from Lululemon. And if you've ever seen my channel, you know that I haul and try on tons of Lululemon. So narrowing it down to 10 is extremely difficult, but I did it. And I'm very excited to say I think these products are very, 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 very good. And if you're looking for any last minute gifts, any of these would make a great Christmas gift. Any of these would be like a safe bet for, honestly, I think most people on your list. I'm looking at my stuff here. So I do want to quickly mention that I also recently came out with a Lululemon gift guide for her. So if you want to see that, I included 10 products in that video, and I specifically chose 10 different products from this video. So it's a completely separate group of products, and I kind of did it as like a part 1, part 2, because like I said, it's really hard to narrow it down to 10. So I kind of cheated and did 20 because I did the 2 videos. But anyway, if you're curious to see the other 10 products that I really love that I recommend as gifts, I give a lot of suggestions as far as like sizing and things like that. I will link that in the cards and below. That's a really, really great video as well, with lots of great suggestions. And then the other video that I want to mention is last year I did the top 10 Lululemon purchases of 2021. So I will link that in the cards and below as well if you want to see what I chose last year. Now I will say there are a couple of repeats, and that speaks very highly of those products, because that means 1, I continue to repurchase those products this year, and 2, I continue to wear them, honestly, a lot of these products like weekly, at least, if not more. So let's get into it. I will stop talking and let's start talking about my top 10 products. Alright, so before we get into the products, if you love Lululemon videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I share at least 1 Lululemon video per week, and also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you love this top 10 series. It's super fun for me. I already did Sephora. I'll have that linked in the cards and below so you can check out my top 10 Sephora items, and I'm also doing Skims and Nordstrom. So stay tuned for those. Those are coming up during Vlogmas. Hope you're enjoying Vlogmas. Thank you for watching. I know it's a lot of videos and I know a lot of people are putting out a lot of content. So clearly I'm very excited. But let's talk about kind of like the most popular item, except there's a little caveat to this one. So this is the Everywhere belt bag, but this is the large version. Now, this color is new. It's actually coming up in my next haul. I haven't shared it yet in a haul, but I've shared it in a couple of videos because I really do love it. So this is in white opal. I know these are extremely hard to come by. I literally just looked on the website today and saw that they were sold out of the Everywhere belt bags, honestly, like across the board. I think that they had some of the fleece ones, but I'll link whatever I can down below, whatever versions are available. I recommend checking the website, checking in store, because they occasionally restock and then of course sell out relatively quickly. But I recommend checking back. So the new discovery for me this year has been the large belt bag. Of course, I love the regular Everywhere belt bag, and I even love like the previous version that had the shorter strap. That one I wore more around my waist. I know that wasn't like the cool way to wear it, but realistically it wasn't super long enough to wear crossbody, so I would wear that around my waist, or I would honestly just sling it over my shoulder like a purse, which again, not the best way to wear it, but it was practical for me. So once they came out with the longer strap, obviously it was way easier to wear. And like even today I just went and got my nails done and I had my belt bag on the whole time because it was super comfortable and it wasn't like tight or anything like that. So I really love the longer version. But once they came out with the large, I was even more excited because it's got the longer strap and it's twice the size of the original belt bag. So this one is 2 liters and the regular belt bag is 1 liter. So for me, I don't have my phone here, but for me, this is like an extremely helpful addition, I guess, because I carry a lot. So In my belt bag, I have the black one downstairs with all my stuff in it. That is like my everyday bag. I have like tissue, hand sanitizer, a compact, my phone, multiple lip glosses, my key, my wallet. I can fit so much in this belt bag. So I had to grab the white opal when it went on the site because I knew it was going to be hard to come by. I also just grabbed it in gray sage, but honestly, I got an email from GEC saying that there was an issue with my order. So I don't know if that's coming or getting canceled, which I'm going to be bummed about because I just love this large size. So it's got little pockets on both sides. This one goes all the way across, which is honestly really great. That's where I put like tampons or things like that I want across, like maybe a longer lip gloss. And then this side, the pocket is split. So in my other one, on one side I have hand sanitizer and my key. And then the other side I have like mini lip glosses. I have like my Pillow Talk mini and things like that. So, and then in the middle I put like my phone, tissue, my compact, and then I think I have like oil wipes. And then in the back I put my wallet, and I usually have like a travel perfume spray thing. So even with that, I still have plenty of room, and I just love these belt bags. This has been such a great addition to my collection this year. I love the large, and I'm really excited about this white opal color. So that is the first item. Okay, moving on to item number 2, another accessory. Now, this is a newer one to me as well, but I have this in multiple colors. I have it, this specific version, in Delicate Mint and black, and then I have a different version in Sonic Pink. But this is the Fast and Free Run hat with the pony. So I love this one. I wear the black one all the time, and like I said, this is newer to me, but this is what it looks like, and they often put these on sale. So here's the cool thing about this. It's the pony version, so you can obviously wear your hair high and have it off your neck, which is huge for me. So I love this. I wore my black one out at the lake for like 12 plus hours. I wear my black one running all the time. I recently wore it to the gym, and I got so many compliments and questions from the ladies at the gym. They're like, what? Where's that hat from? Where can I get it? They all loved it, and it's like it just is so cute, but it's so functional as well. So what's really nice about this Fast and Free one is this is how the back is. So it's literally like a headband. There's no adjustable strap, but it is tight. So I will say that when I take it off, I sometimes have a little crease right here on my forehead because it is tight. And I wouldn't say I have like a big head, but I don't have a small head. I think I have like an average size head. So I think it'll work for a lot of people. Just beware, if you have a bigger head, you're gonna have a little bit of a mark from it because there's this headband here at the front. And so this is what it looks like. Again, it's kind of got like that stretchy headband, but it does help like wick away sweat. It helps keep the hat in place. Like if you're running, jumping, anything like that, it is not moving, which I think is really great. And I really like it. So I had to grab it in white. It's also like a sweat wicking material, so it's not cottony. It's like gonna obviously keep you cool, but I just really love it. Now, I also had a couple questions about how I wash these. I will spray, especially the white, spray it with like OxyClean or spray and wash, and then I have like a laundry bag. I'll just throw it in the laundry bag. I will wash it on cold with light colors, obviously, and then I'll just hang it to dry, and it dries within a few hours and it's good to go. So I wash my Lululemon hats, I wash my husband's Lululemon hats, I also wash my belt bags the same way. So these products are really great. I wash them all and I've never had a problem with them. So that is the second item. Alright, so the third and final accessory I want to talk about is the Cardio Cross Trainer headband, and this one right here is my most worn headband in my collection. Now, I did a Lululemon headband review last summer, I believe, and I reviewed all the headbands that Lululemon had at the time. This one was one of my top favorites, and this is the one that I grab all the time. I now have it in like 5 colors, but this particular one is the one that I wear always. So I haven't been working out as much lately, but honestly, if I'm working out, I'm either wearing this headband or this hat. Like really, I always like to have my hair pulled back out of my face and off of my neck, and so I just really love this. It is made with like the same fabric as the Swiftly item, so it's really sweat wicking. It does have that anti-stink technology, and then it has like these Velcro little arrows that help keep it in place. The only time I have an issue with this like not staying on my head is if I've done like a hair mask and then just wash my hair and then I go and work out. Like sometimes, you know, when your hair can be like really nice and slick and shiny, like when it's freshly washed and maybe has like some oil on it, like, you know what I mean? That's the only time I ever have an issue with this, is when my hair is like so clean and like silky, you know? But other than that, once my hair's like, you know, not been washed, like maybe it's like day one or whatever, it grips on just fine. So that's the only time I ever have an issue with this, but otherwise I love this headband. I think it's really cute, and it just like, I don't know, it's not like too in your face. Like some headbands look super technical, and this I feel like is just basic. Sometimes I'll wear the logo at the back because it does have this reflective logo here, so sometimes I just don't want to show that. But anyway, I love this. I think this is a great little fun stocking stuffer, or just like a great addition to a gift if you're looking for a Lululemon accessory to give someone. All right, now let's move on to tops. And first I want to talk about bras. So obviously I'm not going in any specific numerical order, I'm just going by category. But I want to talk about bras, and I have two here. The first one is literally my everyday bra. If you've seen my most recent Lululemon outfits of the week, I think I have this bra on in every single outfit because I literally wear it all the time, and in fact I'm wearing it right now. So this is the Like a Cloud bra. I love this so much. So honestly, I have 2 black, 2 tan, and then a couple of other colors. Now I size up 1 and I get these in a 12. I will say, now the reason I bought a second black one is because after probably 2 years of wearing it at least weekly, so I've probably worn it almost 100 times, it has stretched out a little bit. So I had some questions like, do these stretch out over time? And at that point I didn't really have an answer, but I am here to say that after probably at least 100 wears, it started to stretch out. So I did buy a second one. So I just want to give you that little caveat. Maybe get true to size if you're concerned about it stretching out eventually, but for me personally, I size up 1 because I want the band to be a little bit more comfortable from the start. And like I said, I never had a problem with it until honestly like 2 years later. But I love these. I love the original version with the straight strap because I wear these, like I said, as a regular bra. I wear them to work under like sweaters. I have one on now under this perfectly oversized crew. Now there are, you know, I have heard some complaints about it not having the best coverage because it does have like these little built-in pads, but they don't cover everything. So you can add another pad, you can add like a little nipple cover. I've heard of many people doing that as well, or I know if you're really concerned, then some people just avoid this because it doesn't have enough coverage for them. But I think that is a mistake. I think these are really great. Like I said, if I'm wearing something thick like this, I don't have a problem at all, but if you're wearing it with like a thin or tighter top, you might want to add another pad or a nipple cover or something like that. But I love these so much. I can't recommend them enough. Like I said, I wear them almost every day, and I think these would be great for like nursing moms, pregnant women. I know like at that time in my life, I wanted to wear a bra all the time because I was just uncomfortable and I wanted the extra support. So this would definitely be comfortable enough to sleep in, and I think this is such a fantastic bra. But I also want to talk about another bra that I think is even better for high intensity. So the Like a Cloud bra I would recommend for everyday wear, casual wear, maybe some light yoga. But if you're looking for a bra for high intensity, and again, I know this is kind of a basic Lululemon item, but this is the Energy bra, and I love the Energy bra. This is probably the bra I have the most of from Lululemon. I have it in this regular version, I have the high neck, I have the long line, I have the long line high neck. So I have a lot of these, and I get these in my true size 10. This kind of has like your typical Lululemon back. It's got that really cute crisscross, so it does look really cute under like open back tops, and it's kind of like your people know like this is like a Lululemon look, right? So I really love it. I kind of I mean, I personally love the regular line high neck. They don't make that one anymore, so I do have some that I got a couple years ago. So my favorite kind of style that they have now is just this regular one. I personally don't love the long line one as much just because of where it hits on my rib cage. Like, I just don't love the length of it, so I personally love the regular length, and I think these are really, really great workout bras. You could wear them every day too, but I personally think they're a little bit more compressive than something I want to be wearing every day. So I prefer the Like a Cloud bra for every day and the Energy bra when I'm working out. Alright, so sticking with tops, I want to talk about my favorite tank from Lululemon that I discovered this year, and that is the Swiftly high neck in the race length. Now, I love this tank so much. I really love this color too. This is the Smoke Spruce color, and actually I think it just went on sale for Black Friday, which that's a steal because this is such a good top. So I love the high neck on these. I think it is so great for workouts if you're doing like deadlifts or push-ups or like anything where you're leaning over or you just like the extra coverage. I just love that I feel so much more secure in this. It is a Swiftly fabric, so it's not like compressive by any means. It kind of just sits on the body. You can see there it's got like kind of like, how do I describe this Swiftly? It's got like almost some kind of like light ventilation, I would say. You can see here, you can kind of like see through. So it is like a lightweight type of top. It is antimicrobial and has this fluorescent technology, so you are supposed to be able to wear it multiple times without it smelling, which I know I sound like a broken record saying this, but I suggest these tops for travel or when you maybe won't be able to wash your tops. I'm sorry, I'm like tripping over my words, but like, for example, let's say you're traveling and you're going out and about around town one day and you're wearing your Swiftly, and then the next day you decide to go for a run, then you should be able to rewear that Swiftly. It shouldn't smell too much, and then you can wash it after a couple of wears. So I really love the Swiftly line for that. I think they're really great. You can get multiple wears out of one item, and I just love the waist length and the high neck. I think it is perfect for workouts. I think that is such a great top, and like I said, I don't know if that one came out this year. I can't quite remember, but I certainly discovered it this year. I want to say it is new this year or maybe the end of last year, and I have it in multiple colors now and I wear it all the time. Like I said, all of these items I use at least weekly, some of them daily. Alright, the last top that I really fell in love with this year is the one that I'm wearing. This is the Perfectly Oversized Crew. This one is like dark gray or something like that. I actually got this one on sale. Now, I have had some of you ask me, like, is this worth, you know, the price tag at full price? And I think that's obviously totally up to you, but I get most of mine on sale. I think I've gotten all of my Perfectly Oversized Crews on sale because they do go on sale a lot. And if you're looking on Thursdays or whenever, you know, they do the sale drops, they've been kind of doing it sporadically lately with Black Friday and Boxing Day. But I find that they have a lot on sale in sometimes neutral colors. Like this is a great neutral color that did go on sale. I prefer these in a size 8. I've talked about this before. I have some in a 6, some in an 8, and some in a 10. 8 is my preferred size because it is slightly oversized, but not too oversized. The 10 kind of goes much longer, covers my bum, and I can wear it with leggings and things like that, whereas the 6 is very like, it's not oversized in my opinion. It's like just a regular sweatshirt. So my preferred size is the 8. I really love it. It is the terry fabric on the inside. So the reason that I stayed away from this at first was because I was like, I don't want to buy a sweatshirt that's terry fabric. That's like how my sweatshirts get after I've worn them for a year or something like that. But I decided that I do really like these because sometimes like I don't want to be in a fleece sweatshirt, but I still want a sweatshirt, if that makes sense. So Lululemon has some really great options for that with this Perfectly Oversized Crew with the terry fabric, and then like the Perfectly Oversized Crop Crew with the soft stream. So like if you don't love fleece but you still want a long sleeve sweatshirt, you have other options at Lululemon, which I think is really great. And like I said, sometimes, especially like after a workout, for example, if I'm hot and sweaty but like it's cold outside or I'm going to run errands and I need to throw a sweatshirt on, after. I don't want to put a fleece sweatshirt on and feel kind of like sticky, but this terry fabric almost feels like a towel, so throwing this on when you're sweaty is fine. I also feel like because it's terry, you don't overheat in it, so I often grab these when it's kind of like a little bit of a warmer day, but I still need that layer. So sometimes summer nights or spring nights, or even like, you know, whenever it's like slightly cool, but I don't need anything super heavy, I'll wear this. It's also a great layering piece because it is oversized. You can layer a long sleeve under, you can throw like the Wonder Puff vest over, or any kind of jacket really. So I just think it's a really good staple piece. Like I said, I didn't appreciate it really until this year, and now I have quite a few of them and I wear them very often. So I really love the perfectly oversized crew. This is an item that I definitely overlooked in my first few years shopping at Lululemon, and now it has become one of my favorite items. Alright, moving on to bottoms. Let's start with my favorite workout leggings of the year. So no, they're not Wonder Trains, and no, I don't have Align leggings in this haul or video either. So these are the Base Pace leggings, and these are the 25-inch. Now for all of my workout, a lot of my bottoms just in general, I kind of have been going between a 6 or an 8. So some I have in a 6, some I have in an 8. These ones I have in a 6. These ones I got at the end of last year. This is the Everglade green color, which is very similar to Smoked Spruce. I mean, honestly, they look pretty much the same. Everglade green is just a little bit darker than Smoked Spruce, but I mean, I can't hold them up together, but anyway, you can see, you get the idea. Okay, so I really love this color too. But first of all, these are really, really great for high intensity workouts. They are very lightweight. They're super similar to the Fast and Free, except they're higher rise, which I really like, and I think the seaming is more flattering. So they do have the laser cut detail at the ankle, so they kind of just like fall, which is nice. For that reason, I can wear these in the 23-inch and they don't flare out on me. The 23-inch in like the Wonder Trains, for example, do flare out on me. I'm 5'5" and they just hit at a weird spot. But the Base Pace, I have them in both the 23 and the 25 because of this laser cut detail. It just like sits nicely on the ankle. And I really love, so like in the front, it has this curved seam, which you can see here, which is really like flattering, I think. But what's even more flattering is in the back, it's got almost like the Align V, very similar to it, and I just think that like lifts and just makes everything look a little bit nicer. So they do really look like the Fast and Free, like I said, with the exception of the seaming, and they are higher rise. So I love these. I wore these like running, I wear them for high intensity, and I can really wear them casually because they're not, like, they're compressive, but I don't think they're as compressive as, say, the Wonder Trains, and I wear the Wonder Trains too casually, but I'm just saying they kind of are like that in-between fabric. And this fabric is just so, like I said, lightweight, so it's not nearly as thick as like Everlux, and I just think it's a good fabric if you're looking for a workout fabric that's kind of like that lightweight option, but still going to be sweat wicking and hold up when you're like running or using a barbell or anything like that. So I really love it. It does have this little drop-in pocket at the back if you wanted to put like a key or something like that. And then it does have the draw cord, which again, this is why I can easily size up, because if it's a little bit too big or loose or whatever that day, I can tighten it. So I really love these. Really great workout legging that I think I purchased my first one in 2021, but I really like appreciated them and wore them a lot more this year. Now the next bottom that I have is a repeat from last year, so you know this is a good one. And like I said, there were a couple repeats in here, but this one for sure is a repeat, and these are the Groove pants. Now I have tried the new Groove, whatever they call them, I forget, like the Groove, what is it, like, I was gonna say like split. It's not the split one, although I have tried the split one, but like the like baby flare, I forget what it's called, it's like slipping my mind right now. But I've tried those, I've tried the split ones, and just the original Groove is my favorite. Now I have shared this before, I do have a longer torso, so I like the super high rise. I think it fits, or like it sits at the smallest part of my waist, so I personally prefer the height on this one. I just think it's very flattering and whatever, a good kind of like fit for me. I do usually hem them. I think I have 5 pairs now, and 2 of them are hemmed and 3 are not. So once I like take the time to take them into the store, I do like to get them hemmed, but I really just love these. So the back has this curved seam, and I think this is flattering. It does have a seam along the top all the way around, so for that reason I do have some 6s and some 8s. Again, lately I've been buying them in the 8 because I do find with that seam at the top, if I want to wear it with like a crop top or something, sometimes it cuts me off and like gives me a little bit of a muffin top if I'm in the size 6. So I'll size up to an 8 and then it's just a little bit looser, but I can do either. I have a few in a 6 and a few in an 8. These are just so cute for like every day. I personally wear them all the time. Lately I've been wearing them a lot with like a scuba oversized half zip or full zip. I actually wore them just recently with a scuba and then the Wonder Puff vest over top. I'll wear them with the perfectly oversized crews, perfectly oversized crop crews. I wear them in the summer with the All Yours tank, All Yours crop tee. I love them so much. They are, I think, my most flattering pant right now. I just really love the way they look on my body. I love the flare. I love where they flare. I love how high they sit on me. I just really love the groove pant for like an everyday pant. I think they're more flattering on me, I think, even than the Align leggings. I just really love them, and I love that the flare is kind of back in style because I've always loved how they make you look taller and slimmer, and I just think they're really, really cute. So those are definitely my most worn pant from 2022 and definitely one of my top purchases. Now, the last item is one more bottom, and again, this is another thing that I was kind of like, I don't want that like version. So these are the Align 6-inch shorts, but these are the ones with the pockets. So I really had a new appreciation for these this year because we recently got passes for Disneyland, and I've taken my son a couple of times on my own, and let me tell you, being at Disneyland alone with a toddler is quite a task, and so I will use all the help I can get, and pockets definitely help. I will slip my phone in there, I'll slip tissue, keys, things like that. It is so helpful to just have that. Pockets are just the best, and I know a lot of people kind of hated on these at first because one, they're a little bit pricier than the original, and then because they have the pockets, they just have a lot more seams. They do have the seam kind of like at the back, so the back half has a seam, and then they have the pocket here. And then they do have obviously the seams for the pockets here, so you can see the pocket. It's obviously harder to show, not on the body, but it just has pockets right here. And so like I said, I can slip my phone in there. It goes all the way down the remainder of the pant or the short, so like literally all this way, so I can literally fit my whole hand in there. And like I said, the reason that I really come to appreciate these this year is just being a mom with a toddler. I can never have enough hands. I never have enough places to put things, and so I really, really loved these. I wore these a lot, especially in the summer and early fall, and they have been one of my favorite purchases this year for sure. Alright, so that is it for my top 10 purchases from Lululemon for 2022. Like I said, I really love this video, and I do have my top 10 purchases from Lululemon of 2021 if you want to check that one out. But it is really hard to round this up. It is really hard to narrow it down, but like I said, I think these are really great products. I think any of these would make a great gift, and I think if you have not checked these products out, or if you've written any of them off like I previously had, I highly recommend checking them out, at least going into the store and trying them on, because I think you'll be surprised how much you'll love them. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.